are driving ourselves into right now.
Literally didn't even know that they were dating. Let alone getting married.
Yeah.
I got an invite in my Instagram DMs and I'm like, oh, so this is a thing. I laughed out loud. And I was like, oh, that's a funny prank.
Yeah.
And then I looked into it more and I was like, oh, these bitches are like actually like trying to pull this off and be serious. Caitlyn let me know
that the wedding is $500,000. That is how much it costs apparently. I didn't know this either, but I found out this morning because they did like some interview. I don't fucking know. $500,000 is being spent on this wedding.
I can't even conceptualize that.
I hate admitting it, but like I feel like it's gonna be a good time.
We're blacking out. I'm just kidding.
No,
but we definitely need to be a little twisted for when we walk up to this place.
For a JANA wedding. Like, first off, it's at the Graffiti Mansion.
I don't even know what that means, but it intimidates me.
The reception is at the Sugar Factory tonight. So
first of all, what?
I don't know. How does that work? What does that mean?
Isn't that a candy store?
Well, it's a restaurant.
How are you
Well,
at a reception
at a
at a
restaurant?
candy store restaurant? But like, honestly,
I don't know. That's why, like, the more information I get about what's happening today, the more confused I am, because genuinely nothing makes sense at this point. It's your average Sunday, going to Tana Mojo and Jake Paul's PR wedding.
Jesus Christ.
But if they're watching this, they're very real wedding because they're very much in love.
With the $50 ring and shit?
Yeah, oh my god, the fucking tea. We don't know the vibe of this wedding, first off. It says formal attire on the invite, but like...
I have nothing formal. I did what I could.
I know.
I
went out and went shopping for dresses, but I still wouldn't even consider my buys formal. So.
No, not even.
If I don't get almost kicked out for acting manic, consider it an unsuccessful night.
I just don't want to get kicked out too early.
Yeah, no. Maybe like 2 a.m. vibes.
2 a.m. vibes, that's when we can be like, alright, we have nothing to lose.
Alright, last night when she texted me about this, the amount of money that she asked for the hotel was a bit alarming. So I'm truly wondering what you have in store for us today.
It's like a nice place. Here, I'll show you a pic. It's not ratchet, it's not bougie. Right in the middle, Gold Coast Hotel and Casino. It's pretty dope.
Some Motel 6 vibes.
Yeah, you know, Motel 6 vibes.
Here I am, I'm going to Vegas for the first time. I'm like, I want to fucking stay at the Bellagio. And Sarah's like, you know, it would be really sick.
We're on a budget, Caitlyn. We're on a budget. You're not satisfied with Golden Coast? Okay,
That's
I
what
really
you're
did my best. We can even like talk to the other YouTubers at Tana's wedding and be like, yeah, we're staying at the Golden Coast. Like, it's just like a last minute
haven't heard
thing.
of that?
But like, we'll say it's like the biggest hotel in Las Vegas.
It's like the Bellagio is
super
being
new.
torn down because of Golden Coast.
It's super new.
Yeah.
It's right next to the Bellagio. Okay.
It's actually on top of the Bellagio.
Yes. Okay, yes. We'll just make everybody jealous. It's fine.
So that's the sitch. We'll give you a hotel tour.
Yeah.
When we get there.
Can't wait. She's catching me up on her fucking crazy life.
Yeah.
I've never met a bitch with crazier experiences.
Stories. Dude, one day I'm gonna have a great book.
Literally, yeah. All of my subscribers always comment on my shit and they're like, I wish I had your life. And then I meet her. I'm like, okay. Life is just crazy.
Life is a
and we're
highway.
rolling with it.
Yeah.
You just said it best.
Yeah.
Life
I know.
is a motherfucking highway, and guess what?
We're gonna ride it all night long. We are gonna continue trekking on for another 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I will update you when...
Show the view.
We'll just pretend that there's no dirt all
like,
over your windshield.
No Cheeto dust.
Yeah,
on
there's
my
this
hood?
substance all over the front of her car.
What is that? The
Who
guy
knows?
next to me at Starbucks was like, you got a little something. And I'm like, I know, man. I don't know what that is. I need a car wash. A long-ass express car wash in Vegas with strippers.
We go all the way to Vegas.
For like the nicest car wash in town.
As if Vegas is known for their nice car wash.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god.
What? That's what we do.
Turn, please. You have to get off this exit.
Alright, tubers, we'll keep you updated. It's gonna be a long journey ahead of us. See you later, tubers.
Watch out, here I come. Spin me right down, right down like a record, baby, right down.
Fucking Bellagio!
Right down like a record, baby, right down. You spin me right down, baby, right down.
I just got into the hotel room. First off, Sarah's not with me right now because she forgot her extensions in the car, so she had to go out and get those. But I walked in here and the door was like unlatched and open, and I just got so scared. I thought someone was gonna be fucking in here like waiting behind this door to jump out and kill me. But I just very carefully checked the whole room though. Like, I'm definitely good. I think there's no one in here, but it's 5:30. We have an hour to get ready. I can't believe I thought for even 2 seconds I would have time to paint my toes. My toes are not matching my nails, but that's simply not my biggest issue right now. I need to wash my face and start putting fucking makeup on. So here we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, oh my god, you guys, we're just finishing getting ready right now. It is 6:45. The wedding starts in 15 minutes, I think.
We got it.
Yeah, I don't even know what to think right now. I don't know what to expect. All I know is I just hope this isn't lame. That's all I'm hoping for right now. I just want to have a good time.
We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, I fucking hope. We're gonna leave now, I hope. I'm gonna switch over to the G7X, so expect things to get in so much less quality right now because my camera fucking sucks. Hashtag Jana. I'm gonna jump off this building.
Is that Oprah? Is that fucking Oprah? Is that Oprah? Is that Oprah? Is that Oprah? I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh. I mean, hell yeah.
At the
It simply
Jana
says
house.
Jana everywhere. This is so iconic. I want to get fucking married. I call next, bitches.
Logan? Logan?
But Logan.
I was gonna say
Logan and Kate.
Lotland. Lotland.
I never said I wanted Logan.
Kagan?
Keegan?
Kagan.
Keegan,
or
if you will.
Lotland.
We're going in. How are we feeling?
A little nervous. No, I'm not. Why would you be nervous? I don't know. It's literally not even my wedding and I'm nervous. Introvert life.
I don't even know what's going on.
Right.
This is just so extra, but I'm so here for it. It's honestly like the best publicity stunt of all time. And you know what? Fuck it.
Because it's not even a wedding, it's a party.
It's not, because look at the, I don't know how much you can see in the light. There's literally only 10 rows at like the altar. You know, they tried. They tried to make it as real as possible. I'm here for that. They put in a lot of time, energy, and effort. Jake was just flying on some fucking like machinery around the house.
It was right up here.
I don't know, it was weird, but
It looked like some construction shit.
yeah, something like you literally used to like work on your house.
To do like windows.
Yes.
On, like, big
He was just
buildings.
flying around, and fucking Logan Paul's over there recording a podcast.
Let me get Logan. Oh my god, his mom is in my shot. His mom is in my shot and not Logan. Can you move, bitch? Alright, here we go. Yeah. Anyway, Logan is right there.
Realistically, all this is my 200K celebration. So thank you everyone for showing up. I'm ready to have a good ass night.
Everybody is here for
Cheers
you.
to that, bitch. It's 8:50. Tana and Jake still have not made their debut. I thought when I got here at 7:05 that I was late, and right now nothing's going on. There's also a whole itinerary, and as of right now, nothing is going to the itinerary at all, so I don't even know what to do at this point. Yeah, there's people still doing graffiti, and we're still waiting for them to do anything. Fuck yes! She looks so good! Yes, Sarah! Jordan literally told Sarah and us to follow up to the front because Sarah's signed to Jordan, and we just
Jordan literally told me to take the role as the fan girl that like fans them because it's too hot outside. So we just followed them at the aisle, and now it's weird as fuck. We're just I was right behind Tana and Jordan walking down. I was just like fanning them. I just had my arms linked to you. I was like, what is my role here? Jana. Jake Paul's literally in a cowboy hat right now. Why did I drive 5 hours to get here?
Can I get an amen? Jake Paul, Tana, thank y'all for changing your name.
Providing that airflow.
Daddy's rich. Daddy's rich.
What?
Daddy's rich.
That's what I'm gonna use to go to sleep tonight. My good night meditation.
Daddy's rich.
Daddy's rich. I'll repeat that 5 times. Here we go. The fuck just happened?
I don't know.
Someone took my phone out of my hands and threw it on the ground.
And you got it back?
Yes, somehow. Get it out.
Hey, are you good? Are you good?
No, but we'll fix it.
Good, babe?
No, we'll fix it. cannot believe I gave Oprah a lap dance.
We are walking to the sugar factory for the reception.
We're dehydrated.
We're so dehydrated and we're starving. Guys, it's not even 11 o'clock tonight and this is already so ridiculous.
It's not even 11. Wait, actually?
Yes, no, actually. I hope this is fun. Let's go. We're sitting in chairs right now that are too small for the table. We're at the kids' table right now. I didn't expect the sugar factory to have food, so I'm so excited about this right now. Chicken strips. I'm having the best pasta right now. I could not be more excited. What a nice view. We're about to go to a club and guess what we gonna do when we get to the club? We gonna go
Drink some water.
yeah, we're gonna drink some water because right now we're dehydrated and that is not okay. We gotta fix that.
Feeling a bit high. Wait. Stop that now. Let's get a new beat going.
What's up? We're at TGI Fridays.
We're at TGI freaking Fridays. We don't know how we got here. I'm still hammered.
Yeah, you are.
The waiters think we're high as fuck. It doesn't help that I'm in a tie-dye sweatshirt and my eyes are red. Why is there a bite of that?
Dude, have a whole pretzel.
I'm just looking at you and I'm like, damn, that looks so
I'm not
good.
gonna eat both.
Okay, cool. The word wiener is so funny.
You need to go to bed.
I'm hammered still.
Sarah couldn't be more drunk. It's TGI Friday. What?
I couldn't be more drunk. It's so true.
She's been crying for like 10 minutes now. Tears
I
just
know.
keep streaming down.
I have sensitive water bags. Fucking Caitlyn ordered a sirloin. Who orders a sirloin?
At TGI Fridays.
What is this VR? What? Ew. Please just kill me. Please just kill me. This is what our night led to. This is what our... What do I not remember?
What is this interaction? What is this interaction?
Where was I?
I don't know, and why was I doing
Sorry
that?
for like letting this happen. Please just kill me.
I just look like I'm dead. We have so much to summarize right now and talk about.
How am I able to even drive this car? I'm trying so hard, Caitlyn, to like keep my shit together. I hope that you know that. Like, I'm struggling.
All you have to do is drive in a straight line.
Exactly. But
like-
still driving in a straight line is a struggle right now. Is my hair
Is your hair
tied
still
in
wet?
a knot? I don't know. Look at right here.
Your hair is still wet.
But look at right here though. What's happening?
We're a bit of a tangled mess right here.
First
off, we get out of the Uber. That is when this clip happened.
Is that Oprah? Is that fucking Oprah?
We fucking thought that Oprah Winfrey was arriving to the JANA wedding at the
Bro.
same time as us.
I was like kind of tipsy and like losing my shit.
Was
And no one else
ser-
seemed to care.
No, I'm a very gullible person, and it's a flaw of mine. When I tell you that I was convinced that that lady was Oprah
That was
herself,
fucking Oprah.
I've never been more confused in my life. Because I was like, why is Oprah Winfrey at Tana's wedding? But at the same time,
I kind of get it.
yeah, at the same
But also-
time, I understand. I totally understand that Oprah has nothing better to do today than go to the JANA wedding at a graffiti mansion.
Me and Caitlyn are waiting in line, still freaking out about Oprah. And then Jordan, my manager, comes up to the gate, and I'm like crying at him. I'm like, Oprah!
And he
just walked through these gates,
And
dude!
Jordan's like, what?
And
like,
he's just like,
Oprah's
he's
here?
smiling and he like thinks it's funny. And I'm like, oh, what? Oprah? He's like, you're so funny. And I'm like, no! Because I like listen to her podcast sometimes and
She
shit.
has
I
a
love Oprah.
podcast?
Yes, and it's so beautiful.
And you listen
I
to
listen
it?
to her meditations, dude. I love Oprah. I was ready to.
Questionable behavior.
Is it? Jordan's assistant comes up and she's like, oh my god, Sarah, no, that's an Oprah impersonator. I wanted to shut down and just like
I wanted to
cry.
leave.
Just right there, we're like, all right, fuck all of you guys.
We walk in, and I don't know what I'm expecting entirely. I was expecting one of two things, okay? I was expecting it to be a party scene, or I was expecting to walk into the house, and there's just like aisles and aisles and aisles of seats, and everyone's sitting down,
Right.
and like there's nervous shouting.
Right.
I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
And fucking fuck me. I can't believe for 2 seconds I thought I was actually going to show up to a church
Right.
scene.
Me too.
It was a fucking trap house.
It was a trap
A
house.
trap house, of
We
course.
walk in, the
Bars
DJ,
everywhere.
The DJ is just booming. It felt like the after party.
We were like weaving our way around, like trying to see who the hell's here, who the fuck we know.
Literally barely knew anybody.
Yeah.
Just
Logan Paul was in
mingling
the
and
corner
shit.
filming
Oh, yeah.
a podcast. I
Yeah.
was like, what?
Logan Paul was in the corner, and I got to a place where I was like that drunk, where I was like, Caitlin, should I say something? And you're like, no.
Can you not talk to Logan Paul right now, please?
Really? You can't take off work like
For
one day?
like you're working in the corner of the wedding.
Of the
right
wedding?
now.
What is going on?
It kind of looked like an ESPN like
Yes!
vibe. I was like, is he narrating what's
Dude,
going on right now?
it
Like,
looked like a book signing thing. Like people were supposed to be in line.
I walk
like,
up with like
signing
Oprah
autographs.
Winfrey's book, and I'm like, Logan, will you please sign this?
Not even his book.
He has a book.
I don't know.
There were no seats at this
seats.
wedding at all. Like, and we were like, okay, like this is weird. And Sarah was super drunk already, and she was like, I'm gonna fucking get a chair. Like, I need a chair.
I was like, do you know who I am? bitch? I'm
So
just
she
kidding.
was calling Jordan, and Jordan was like, come inside or whatever. So we go inside, and we're waiting for him outside of the room that like Tana's getting like changed.
First of all, when I called him, I was like, hey, so there's no seats for me. And he was like, oh, is there not? And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, that's okay. Just like walk behind Tana when she walks down the aisle. I'm like,
And that's how that was born.
I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, you can just like walk up and just stand with us at the altar. I'm like, huh? I'm like, this is so weird. Me and Caitlin like walk back in the house, and we go to the room, and I open up the door, and Tana like is putting her wedding dress on, and she just looks super stressed, and me and her like make eye contact. She was like, Baska! And I was like, hey, sorry. We're just like waiting outside the door, and like all of the MTV bitches have their cameras. I was the bitch with the fan all night, so I was like fanning everybody in the hallway, and then I walked out, and then Jordan was like, yo, you guys walk behind us and just like fan us. And I'm like, okay. I was like, that's our job right now. Like, we're the fan
All of a
bitches.
sudden, we have a role in Tana walking to the, I was gonna say altar, but there was no altar. Who am I kidding?
We were the human air conditioners of the night. When we were walking, everyone was like divided, so everyone was on like either side of the party. It was like a human aisle that they created. We're walking down, and fucking Chris Clemens like recording Tana walk down the aisle, and then he makes eye contact with me, and he was like, Sarah fucking Baska, what are you doing? And like,
As we're following Jordan and Tana down the aisle, acting that we very much belong to be walking
I was
down
like,
the
I
aisle.
took it so seriously too. I was just like,
But
it needs the fan. How's the airflow? Faster? Slower? Once Chris Clemens said, what the fuck are you doing? It clicked. I was like,
What am I doing?
And then we finally like get up to the altar, and we're like, we can't stand up here. It was so crowded, and like security bitches were like, y'all need to get out of the way, and we're like, okay. So we just sat on the ground in one of the aisles. Like, didn't even
just
care.
posted up.
I'm still fanning people. I'm hammered. All of a sudden, a fucking fight breaks out right in front of me, and the dude almost made me spill my drink, and that was what I was most
That would have been
worried
awful.
about.
I thought I was gonna get decked in the head. That's what I personally was concerned about. I was right in the way of everything, and I was like, oh fuck, and just like threw myself out of the way while all these older men beat each other up. Like, for what fucking reason? Like, can we all just love each other? Tana and Jake like walked out somewhere onto the grass, and we were all following them, and then it was
Jordan
me.
was so over it.
Jordan couldn't even act like he was interested in this anymore, and honestly, I feel for him. I really felt in that moment for him. So it's me, Jordan, and Sarah. I'm like, yo, was that staged? And he goes, no. And I was like, okay. And then Tana's like walking around the grass, like, I don't know what they're doing. And then I was like, is this staged? Like, why did we all just leave like the altar?
Why are we walking on the grass?
All of a sudden, I'm smoking a joint.
Me too. I don't even smoke weed, but I'm like, I need this. That was where I was at.
Yeah. Don't know where that came
Literally
from.
don't know who you know. I just looked down and I'm smoking weed. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm high right now. Like, cool.
And then everyone in the house just all of a sudden was collectively confused.
Oh yeah.
And no one knew what was going on because we were supposed to get wristbands for the sugar factory thing, but no one was handing out wristbands. So everyone's walking around being like, are we supposed to be getting wristbands for the next place? What's going on? Then all of a sudden it's on a limo show up, and people are just shuttling themselves out to the sugar factory. And
And we're like,
okay.
do we get in a limo.
All of a sudden, we're all in limos.
Somehow.
All of a sudden, there's a Bruno Mars impersonator.
Literally, just right across from us is Bruno
And
Mars.
I didn't know that was his job, so my dumbass looks at him and goes, hey, you look like Bruno Mars. I realized that he is also a hired impersonator, and he's like, I just want to be called by my real name, Johnny.
Yes, dude. We got really deep.
He's gonna have an identity crisis his whole life, and so is Oprah.
Yes,
because
dude.
they'll never be able to have their own identity. So we really felt for the impersonators. We were just having a good time with them. Poor Johnny. Johnny just doesn't want to be Bruno. Johnny's also getting a check, so Johnny doesn't
that's
care.
true. I was like, Johnny, doesn't it kind of hurt that people don't call you by your first name? And then he's like, yeah, honestly, like, I like my first name. I was like, it's a great name.
Johnny, like, there's nothing wrong with who you really are.
You
don't need to be Mr. 24 Karat Magic
No,
to
you
get
don't.
people to love you.
No,
We love you.
We love you, Johnny.
Because, girl, you're amazing.
Yes,
Just the way you are. So then we get to the sugar factory. That was questionable.
It was just like a weird reception.
A really weird vibe. There was no room to dance. I don't even know if the purpose of going there was to dance. Then all of a sudden I was eating fettuccine alfredo.
And mashed potatoes.
And mashed potatoes.
Which was great.
The green beans were great. I was really here for the green beans.
I'll give it to them. The food was dang.
Fucking
and it was
phenomenal.
exactly what I wanted as a drunk bitch.
I had my 90th very random encounter with Tana for the night. Every time we talked to her, it was just in a very bizarre fashion.
There was just so much going on. But
really,
she's
like,
still like, she handles it.
Dude, she was
handles
killing it. She
super
was
well.
fucking killing it
And
so
she
much.
like makes sure that you know that she's like talking to you.
Yeah.
But like when I talk to her in these situations, I just want to like let her go. But she really
the
like.
fact that she was always the one initiating the conversations
Yeah.
in the middle of all this shit, I was like, girl, you don't need to like.
You literally said that. You're like, you don't have to talk to me.
I know. I was like, we'll talk later. Like, you're good. After we talked to her, we found cake that had been thrown on the ground, and
We ate it.
naturally we just started digging in.
With our hands.
I'm picking it up with like my acrylic nails. I'm shoveling wedding cake down my throat. It was so good. I would have ate so much more of it if it was socially acceptable and people wouldn't judge us for eating cake that had just been on the floor.
People were
like, fuck you
staring
guys.
at us.
Like,
We wasted great cake.
Way to
Honey,
fucking
yeah,
go,
you
guys.
suck.
Then-
what the fuck happened after that?
So then you get a text from JC.
Oh, love
And he says,
JC.
come to chaos.
Okay, I love JC so much because I feel like JC just fucking knew.
Yeah, he
that-
didn't even go to the
He didn't even go to the
reception.
Sugar Factory.
Yeah.
He just went straight to the club.
club.
When I got that text, I was like, totally. And me and Caitlyn immediately just
We go
up.
and fucking leave.
Did someone say nightclub in Vegas with a pool? Bye.
Say no more. Don't give me any information. Don't give me an address. I'll find my way.
All we wanted was chaos. But like in a fun way.
Yes.
We wanted
the best type of chaos.
We wanted fun chaos.
Yeah. Getting into the chaos was simply chaos. It was a big giant fucking pickle. There were so many
Big ass
issues.
pickle.
Jake Paul even got denied getting into the club for a little bit. I don't know. It was just a fucking shit show.
And like, not to be negative, but it was honestly so satisfying to see Jake Paul getting turned away. For some reason.
I don't know
why. Just
I
because,
think that's
like,
my new king.
Jake Paul getting turned away from nightclubs. It was just so satisfying to me because like that was such an ego shutdown for me.
Yeah,
And
like
I
some
needed
people
that.
like slime videos. I like watching Jake Paul get denied from clubs while he's wearing a stupid hat. Like, what was that choice of hat?
But kind of dope. The white cowboy hat.
I think it was more of a
cowboy hat?
fedora.
Oh, I don't.
But like
remember.
kind of a vibe, but also
That
why
was
are
not
you
a
wearing a
cowboy
hat?
That wasn't a cowboy.
No, it was definitely a fedora.
What is words?
Are you on Jeopardy? I need to go to bed! It took probably 45 minutes to get into the club.
And we were so fucking over it.
Yeah,
And
I
we-
wanted to go.
I
was
wanted to
like,
cry.
I'm
We
over
wanted
this.
to cry.
Yeah,
We were
no,
like-
I almost did.
We
I
were like,
almost
this
let
is
it
the
out.
worst night ever.
So we
Like,
thought. So we thought. We're finally into the fucking club.
The first thing we see is a fucking pool and dead mouse on stage.
I didn't know that he was there until this morning. Sarah kept bringing it up all night. There was like a giant screen playing deadmau5, and I thought that she was just infatuated that they were playing Deadmau5 music videos.
I was just like so passionate
and I was
about
like,
it.
Sarah, shut up. Like,
Shut
it's
up about
just a
Deadmau5,
YouTube
yeah.
video.
When he's just on stage.
And I had no idea.
It was
Sick.
all outside with a fucking pool. There's so many bitches in the pool.
Oh,
in
yeah.
their bikinis, dancing to Deadmau5. I was like, where am I?
I need to go back and crack my back.
I thought you were gonna say, I need to go in the back and cry. I'm like, alright, yeah.
No, I'm in so much pain right now, and I truly...
Dude, honestly, my back hurts so bad too. I woke up today and I'm like, why am I in so much pain? Oh.
There's a destroyed James Charles palette back here, by the way. Let it be known.
I was heated in the moment.
Let it be known.
I'm just like in awe. Me and Caitlyn like had this moment where we looked at each other and we were just like, finally.
Dude, the Hangover soundtrack started playing in my head. Just hit me right then and there that we have made it to our destination.
Literally.
This is where we were meant to be, and this is where we're gonna stay.
For the whole night. I am not leaving this club until I am kicked out, and we did just that.
Is anyone shocked? I don't think so.
We find JC and we find Chelsea.
Let me go head first through your windshield right now. They have a table, obviously, so we're getting drinks, whatever. Like, people just keep coming over and like refilling that shit. We're having a good ass time.
We're already hammered and we're like,
yeah.
fuck.
What happened to the pool party again? So
That's kind of when we blacked.
the first thing that Sarah and I lay out on the table is we want to go swimming. We're really fucking upset that all the bitches are here in their bikinis and everything, and Sarah and I are just simply in our dresses, and we're like, fuck.
It looked so much fun.
Guys, I'm not really a pool person. I'm kind of like a germ freak when it comes to pools, especially public pools, but something about this pool specifically, I was like, I have to be in this pool. I can't just sit on the side of the pool.
No.
I'm gonna get in the
It was
pool.
like torture. That's literally
It was
how it felt.
agonizing not
It
having a
was
bikini.
agonizing not being in that fucking pool. Finally, I think I was the one that was like, bitch, I need to be in this pool. And you were
Yeah.
like, what? And then it just cuts to me diving in the pool. It was so fucking hot. I was in a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah,
and
you
I was
needed
like,
it. You need a dip in the pool.
Need
A trip
to
to the
be
spa.
in this fucking pool right now. And
Yep.
you know what? I did it.
So she dove, and then she was like, you get in. And I was like, bitch, I can't. I have my ponytail extensions in. Cut to me 5 seconds later, I'm in the pool.
I was like, who gives a fuck?
And I was like, you're right. I just like won't dunk my head or anything. We are all of a sudden both just in the water. Fully clothed. Everyone is looking at us, pointing at us, laughing at us. Sarah and I are just like, we are just running around the pool. Like, it's 4 feet deep, you can stand, and we're just doing laps around the pool. We're having like a Disney movie moment. It felt like I was on drugs.
Same.
Everything was happening so slow. And like in my head, it's just you and I just circling each other and circling around the pool and just looking at each other and laughing. Like, I just remember looking at you in slow motion, and we're just so happy.
I was
getting the best attention. Like,
happiest I've ever felt in that moment. It made me so happy that you were like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And you just like got into, because like a lot of people would be like, no, what the fuck?
I'm not like
insane.
other girls.
Yeah, exactly. And there were some girls that were like, hell yeah, like yes. But then most of the bitches were like,
what the fuck? I wanted to sit all the girls down and be like, you know what? This is my first fucking Vegas pool party. I got in this club. I am here. I'm in motherfucking Las Vegas right now. I'm gonna get in the pool with my clothes on. I'm gonna get in the pool with my clothes on, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Exactly. We're swimming around, having a fucking blast. I keep looking over at Caitlyn, and she's straddling a new man.
I was about to say that. I have probably made out with at least 7 men in the pool.
Me being in a committed relationship to Will, I was like thriving watching her go through that.
I am just making out with so many guys. Like, I'm just straddling them in a wet dress. Guys, it felt like a fucking movie.
It was so hot.
It was great. I wish someone had footage of that. Like, I wish JC recorded that instead of Corey giving me a lap dance. Like, if I had my choice, that wouldn't have been my choice of content. Nobody got that. Nobody came through with that content.
I've never seen someone exude so much confidence ever. She looked super hot. She was the only bitch in like a dress in the pool, so it was like iconic.
It was just so sick.
And like there were so many guys just going up to Caitlyn and just wanting to make out with her.
It was fucking phenomenal. I felt like it was in like Mamma Mia or in like a female version of The Hangover. I was like, hell Yes. We're bouncing around. I'm making out with men, and then all of a sudden we get kicked out.
Oh, so I kind of blacked out, and I woke
From
up
happiness? Not even like drunk.
blacked out from happiness. I got out of my blackout to a security guard yelling in my face. And he's like, you cannot jump in the pool with your clothes on. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. They're just clothes.
Yeah, he was not
so
having it. He was
mad.
not having it. We get kicked out of the pool, and everyone's like, let him stay. But
Let him stay.
no one's letting us
We're
stay.
Like, fuck you. I convinced Chelsea and JC to get in the pool too, because like every time I would look over at them, they were just like looking at us like, I saw them like look at each other. And I was like, they want to go in the
between
pool.
them.
I go up to JC and Chelsea. I was like, y'all gotta get in. Like, YOLO.
I don't care if you have wedding clothes on. Get in the fucking pool,
I was
bitch.
literally in Chelsea's face. I was like, YOLO, bitch. And she was like, YOLO.
Yeah.
And Chelsea just fucking jumps in, and JC's like, oh, here we go. He's like unbuttoning his shirt. He's like, I don't know about this. He like jumps
They're
in with
so
Chelsea.
cute. They're so fucking cute together.
They jump in. It was so wholesome. And then once they jump in, they're like, yes, this is exactly
They feel
what
it.
we
They're
needed.
feeling the vibes that we were feeling.
It was so good. I'm so happy for them. And then, oh my god, a security guard walked up to them and they're like, y'all need to get the fuck out of the pool. You can't jump in with your clothes on like these bitches.
The security guard literally asked them, did those guys tell you to jump in the pool with your clothes on?
And it just pans to us and we're like, every single time we like dipped our foot in after that, they're like, hey! We're like, yo!
The security guy would walk up and be like, don't even fucking think about it.
We're like, okay.
Yeah, alright. Well,
They're like,
we
if
will
you get in
leave
this
you alone.
pool, we will kick you the fuck out of this club. And we're like, got it. Our thing was like, we can't. No, we can't leave.
We want to stay in the
We
club.
can't leave.
We love this club.
You don't understand, dude. This is the best part of my
night.
You can't take this away.
Wait, we forgot about my extensions.
Oh, bitch, yeah.
I think my extensions started to fall out of my hair in the pool, and then we got out of the pool. We hid my extensions in a bush, and then we got back in the pool.
And we're like walking around aimlessly trying to find somewhere to
With
hide
my
her hair.
in my hair.
And we're just like looking around. And we look crazy.
We could have just left it with JC and Chelsea at the table, and we're like, nah, dude, we're not gonna leave the hair at the table. We're hiding it in a bush. So
That
we get out
was
of the
funny.
pool. We have our towels. We're sitting there.
Where did we get towels?
I don't know.
Alright.
Crawford and
Weekly fucking Chris shows up. I freaked out.
Sarah is trying so hard, as if it's her one life goal, to try to get me to fuck Weekly Chris. Whatever.
Dude, Weekly Chris is cute as fuck.
All of a sudden, Sarah and I are chanting coffee, confidence, and Crawford.
Don't know where that came from, but we thought it was so funny for some reason. Crawford was just like, ha ha, yeah.
Someone said, hey, Crawford, and I thought that he said,
Hey, coffee. And I thought he said, hey, confidence.
so then we just started rattling off coffee, confidence, and Crawford. So that was
Anyway.
that. Weekly Chris and I don't fuck, by the
Oh
way.
my god, I wish. I was really trying to make that happen, dude. And
Why?
because, bro, for my entertainment. Just
You
know
wanted
it.
to watch.
Just
you
know
wanted
it.
to watch.
Yeah, I was literally like, have them come back to our place, have them fuck in the bed next to me, just
And
so
I
can
will watch. You get like binoculars.
I'm just eating
Like-
popcorn. I'm the DJ, playing the
Playing.
playlist,
Oh my god.
playing all the vibes.
Playing his vines on a speaker.
Oh my god.
I made him so uncomfortable.
Same. I was like whispering sweet nothings into his ear. I'm trying to watch you fuck my friend, so please make it happen. Thanks.
Oh my god. You
Being
told me to
shit.
flirt with him by walking up to him and saying, do I know you from somewhere?
I was like, how dope would it be if you went up like this cute girl and you're just like, I recognize
can't put
you
my
from
finger on it, but
somewhere." I feel like he would be like, oh, finally, you know what I'm saying? Like someone that doesn't know who I am.
Yeah.
And I can just like relax.
He didn't do anything close to relax. We made sure that he couldn't enjoy himself.
You were literally harassing
Me,
him.
literally me last night. Me underage harassing
God.
Weekly Chris. What a nightmare. What a nightmare.
We were talking to him for so long, and he wasn't even talking.
No, he wasn't. He just kept smiling at us. Dude, I don't even know if I had a conversation with him.
It was just us like getting everything off our chest.
Years built up of things we've always wanted to say to Weekly Chris.
I was like,
we ever got this
finally!
the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't let him say a word. I'm like, just listen to me.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out.
You're amazing. Don't let anybody tell you anything different.
I could have been whispering like Shakespeare doing
Spanish.
Enrique Iglesias hero lyrics. I'm singing
Pitbull lyrics.
I'm singing hotel room service. He's like, what?
Hey, do you want to come back to my hotel?
Motel,
But you
holiday.
continue the whole song. I don't
One's a
doubt
company, two's a crowd, and three's a party.
it. You make it like really sexy. Touching his leg.
I'm like gripping like. Can we not talk about sexually? We did not sexually assault Weekly
Dude,
Chris.
I'm in the corner doing ad libs. Darling. Like, I'm behind Weekly
I
Chris.
know you
like,
want me.
I'm massaging his shoulders, doing the fucking ad libs in his other ear.
You're holding up like cue cards. What is this conversation?
I have Genius up with the lyrics.
Oh, you know this footage is gonna get to him somehow.
I know, man. I know. Sorry, Chris.
Coffee confidence and Chris.
Coffee, confidence, and Chris. That's a better ring, dude.
Sorry, Crawford.
So, anyway, we meet Weekly Chris.
If you
And
haven't,
it was the best moment of my fucking life.
JC and Chelsea probably thought we were going to literally like harm
Shit
him.
ourselves.
Oh. So that's that. Everything else after that doesn't matter because once again we met.
We met. The video is over.
Yeah. Thank you
no.
for watching.
So, you don't remember anything after that, right? So there's like no more story to tell?
After Weekly Chris, we blacked out.
Yeah! Meeting Weekly Chris is what made us black out. But seriously,
No.
I literally don't remember anything.
No, I don't.
But I came out of my blackout with another security guard screaming in my face. Everybody was leaving because the club was closing and
Wait,
I couldn't.
the club was closing?
Yeah, everybody was leaving and I couldn't find you because my phone was dead and I went to the bathroom. Both of me and Caitlin's phones died, allegedly. And I guess, went to the bathroom and I came out and she wasn't at the table. Nobody was. So I was like, what the
where
fuck
was
do I do? I don't know. And I'm belligerent. I don't know what happened. There's a security guard in my fucking face saying, the police are coming if you don't get the fuck out of here. Came out of my blackout and I was like, I'm going to jail. I was like, got it. I'm going to jail. I went to the bathroom to hide because they said that the police were coming after me.
Yes.
I'm crying to these girls in the bathroom about how the police were coming to get me, but I don't know why. I was like, I don't have any drugs. I didn't assault anyone besides Weekly Chris. I was like, wait, is that why I'm going? No.
Weekly Chris calls the cops.
Because we won't stop hyping it up.
We won't.
I get it, I'm awesome. I'm in the bathroom, like fixing myself, fixing my hair because I thought I was gonna have a mug shot. I was like, might as well look cute.
As one would after a JANA event.
Then I black out again, and then now I wake out of my blackout with Caitlin. I don't remember any of this, but
No.
somehow I'm with Caitlin, and then I was like, okay, cool, I can black out again.
Okay, let's go. Dude, after that, we woke up. After that, I woke up this morning to someone knocking at the hotel door saying that we have slept in and we need to fucking leave. I'm awake now and I'm extremely confused. I'm wearing my merch. I'm in a thong. Kind of just confused as to what time it is, where I am, what happened last night, and what to do next. I go to the bathroom.
Here we go.
And I think that I'm just gonna be in the bathroom, just doing whatever I need to do. You know, not seeing anything out of the ordinary. That was my first mistake. I looked to my left into the bathtub, and
There's a homeless man.
no, not a homeless man. There's onions. There's onions everywhere.
Yeah, those were onions.
Yeah, I cannot figure out why there's onions in the bathtub.
Meanwhile, I'm still fucking asleep.
So I'm just like, you know what? I'll cross this bridge later. I'm just gonna go do what I came in this bathroom
It
to do.
was one of those things
I'm
where
gonna
it
piss.
was impossible for it to make sense, so you just don't even give it.
No, I just like was like, okay. And I walked out of the bathroom.
I wake up, I'm drenched, still in my clothes.
She won't stop talking about how she's wet, and she was under the blanket, so I didn't know what was going on and why you were wet. She went to sleep in her fucking clothes that she jumped in the pool in. Didn't bother to change.
I was too hammered to like put in the energy to change my clothes.
All right.
I wake up and I'm still hammered. My head is throbbing and I'm damp. Like the
No,
worst.
not even damp, just soaking wet.
Then you tell me that there's onions in the bathtub, and this is where my brain can't even conceptualize that.
Because she had a Subway sandwich
this is what we figured out.
that she never ended up eating until apparently when we got back last night. We still don't understand
Why?
how just specifically the onions ended up in the bathtub. But God, if I fucking knew, I would love to just like relive how that ended up happening.
Was I just like posted up in the bathtub eating my sandwich?
Why did you get onions if you didn't want them?
I love onions. That's the thing. Like, I feel like my drunk self would be so down for the onions because I love them. Why did I just
Take them out.
singularly take all of the onions out and throw them in the bath? Nastasia is a weird bitch.
I don't understand her.
I don't get it. I don't get it either. Tell me about it.
We're just non-stop laughing, like reliving everything, like remembering things, checking Twitter, seeing the things we've been tweeted, remembering that we walked down the aisle with Tana and Jordan.
Totally.
I see the video of me and Corey. I am absolutely losing my mind over how fucking funny it is. It is so funny!
Corey is so happy.
I've never seen that dude smile so big.
Like, joy on Corey's face. He looked like a little kid.
He looked like he had always wanted to straddle a girl and give them a lap dance.
Whatever that was.
Whatever you want to refer to that as. I mean, I wish it was weekly, Chris, but like, I'll try to sleep tonight. Can't wait to DM him.
We start like a group.
We start
DM Chris's girls. Like hearts. Chris's cuties.
Cat
Just
emoji.
us three.
I'm gonna piss. We could not figure out how the fuck we got home. Both of our phones were dead. But I checked my Uber app and apparently I must have charged my phone and I got us an Uber. So we Ubered back at 3:36. I also had Uber receipts from 3:32 and 3:34 of me canceling Ubers. Like, I feel like we didn't like the car that was coming up or something. That's the only reason why I can figure out why I canceled 2 other Ubers before finally deciding, okay, I'm gonna take this Uber at 3:36.
Yeah, they just weren't good enough.
No, this is not the Chariot that I wanted to go back to the Gold Coast hotel.
And then now, here we are.
And now we're trekking back. It was a night. It was one for the books, and I'm so glad we went. Yeah, there were some lame moments and some confusion moments and some awkward exchanges with the randomest people. Chaos made it worth it.
It was fucking...
And Weekly Chris.
Weekly Chris. I don't know about you, but Weekly Chris fucking made
But
it.
I came because I heard that my man Weekly Chris was gonna show.
That's why I came. Honestly, one of the best nights of my life.
Like, for sure.